It's 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for the Dennis and Laura Pancake Breakfast Show!
Rough.
He had to get that last little rough in there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Gosh. That flapjack.
That's flapjack for you.
That's flapjack for you. Got to get the last little
little woof.
We got pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken. We got bacon in the frying pan, can't you hear it sizzle? We got OJ, we got cereal, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well, I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Well, I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kinda groggy. My joints are kinda achy and my brain is kinda foggy. Take a shower and a shave, I feel feeling pretty good. So I get out in that kitchen and I grind me up some beans. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? We got pancakes on the griddle, we got eggs getting broken, we got bacon in the frying pan, can't you hear it sizzle? We got OJ, we got syrup, we got butter by the pound. Feels like something's missing, well, I wonder where it's at. Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? I don't know. Where's the coffee? Well.
What a rousing version of the theme song that was.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty rousing. Come and get it, everybody. Come and get it.
I can see them. They're coming and getting it.
They're coming to get it.
I know. I'm going to check out who's out here and see with my magic mirror. I'm seeing out of focus faces. Wow, man. That's psychedelic. Anyway, yeah, I'm seeing familiar faces. I'm seeing a few new ones.
You had too much donuts this morning, all fuzzy faces.
I know, right? Just only a half of a donut, but, it made its mark. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm going to greet you using my 21st century device here that tells me who's here. So there's Marianne and Jack. Good morning, Marianne and Jack. Is it foggy down there, too? It's not foggy here. It's just overcast, kind of different from yesterday, which was totally clear. There's Dan Leesburg.
Dan! Boy, I think you're going to really like this.
It's like the never-ending saga.
Well, we've been talking about this record that we've been making for like a year and a half, and it looks like probably within the next couple of weeks we'll actually have it on Spotify or Apple Music.
Weeks turn into months, but anyway, yeah,
But we were listening to it in the car, and on that is the song Dayton for all you Ohio people looking in. And about our mutual friend John Lanham was the inspiration behind that. And it's a nice little rock and rockabilly number.
It's really rocking. And you put it, the best way to listen to it
is in the car.
In the car, cranked up, driving down the freeway.
That's right.
We proved it last night. Anyway, yeah.
So any day now.
Any day now, it's going to happen. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so... Yeah, Dan, you'll dig it. I've never even met Dan, I don't think. Maybe I did. But anyway, I just sense that he's going to dig it. And Robert's here. Hey, Robert, thanks again for that great picture of us. I should have these things all organized, and I just kind of go scroll back on my phone. Let's see, what would be a good picture? And I came across that one. I'm very fond of it. There's Crystal. Good morning, Crystal. Will you please let us know what your plans are? We need to know when you're on this coast, so we can come and kidnap you or something. Literally, kidnap her.
Kidnap.
There's Kathy Luna. Hey, Kathy, what's up? Hope you're doing great. Hey, there's Aaron, which is a reminder. We need to sing a birthday song today. Hope you guys are doing well over there in Concord. Aaron, nice to see you as always. Marion says the sun just came out in San Diego. There's a song title for you.
There is.
Yep. Anyway, so good to see all of you guys. Let's play some more music. Shall we? I don't know if there's anybody on YouTube yet, but if there is anybody on YouTube, tell us hi.
Say hello.
She's flying out tomorrow, and she's going to be here for at least a month.
Wow.
Crystal, we need to have some serious parent-child time. We need to get together, so please let's make some plans, okay? All right.
1, 2, 1.
All the wonder life, I'm so over it. Tried on this and that, but it never fit. Till your hand in mine fit like the water fits the sea. When I turn around and see your smiling face, I know I'm right where I wanna be. I know I'm right where I wanna be. All the ups and downs, they don't surprise me now. One thing goes, another comes around, and all is beautiful for as far as I can see. And when I turn around to see a smiling face, I know I'm right where I want to be. I know I'm right where I want to be. It's a smile that deep as it is wide from the heart with nothing left to hide. You tell me that the rising tide is only water. You see your own reflection I'm where I want to be.
That's right.
That's for certain. A couple people came in. I see Arturo has checked in. Hi, Arturo.
Hey, Arturo. Hey, look at Andy up there
In Saratoga? Is that what that says?
Saratoga, New York.
Wow. Well, welcome, Andy. Welcome to the West Coast version of whatever's going on in our lives right now. Nice to see you as always. And let's see, I saw somebody else come in. Why don't we play Happy Birthday to somebody up in Concord?
Do we start it? So, we should do Happy Birthday. We usually do it in A, right? So the first chord is
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tyler. Happy birthday to you.
there you go. Little flourish at the end there.
It
for
was
Tyler.
a heartfelt version. Tyler, hope you're having a great time and that everybody's celebrating you over there. You know, Roxanne and Archer dancing around
Right.
you. You know, Aaron putting a little crown on your head. I don't know where I get these weird ideas, but anyway, hope you're having a great birthday. And yeah, so there, let's see, someone named Gayle Marie is watching, and I don't know who that is, but welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome to our own brand of reality.
Whatever
Here.
it is, yeah.
Whatever it is, yeah. I'm ready.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sitting on a bluff and I missed talking to a friend named Heather. We're talking about our favorite writers, Kafka or Vonnegut, which one's better? She says, does it matter anyway? When the sun is out on a day like today, she said, tell me your deepest story. Tell me your deepest story. Sit at the beach in Galena, talking to Hank, he's an old fisherman. He's telling us about his catch of the day, telling us all about the one that got away. And he says, boy, when you know about anything, you got a guitar in your hand, but do you have anything to say? He said, tell me your deepest story. Tell me your deepest story. Sitting at the Palms in Carpinteria, talking to a sailor named Gomez. He's told us all about his long lost lover. Her name was Maria. And we both found down under the shot of tequila. He says I still see a silhouette in every setting sun. And I ask myself, why was I such a fool, such a fool? He said, tell me your deepest story. 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 Well, I'm standing on the pier in Santa Monica, watching the kids run away from the incoming surf. Don't know much about this town, but I was born here. And maybe that's why it feels like home to me. And I've never been much one to believe, but I swear I hear a voice rising up inside of me, rising up inside of me. Go and tell your deepest story. Go tell your deepest story. Go tell your deepest story. Go tell your deepest story.
Look at the people that came in.
I know.
Katie Barr.
Like,
Katie Barr is here. First day of spring break. Julie Pfeiffer is here. Bunky.
Yeah.
Hi, Bunky. How nice to see you. And then I saw Kim Tarleton.
I
checked
saw
in.
that too.
Wow, man. It's Old Home Week. So nice to see you guys. Welcome to our brand of craziness. Oh, that's good, Julie.
Excuse me.
She had impeccable timing in her scrolling and the music.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that, of the timing in that song. And I have
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. You wrote it.
Yep.
But I can play it. So
No.
there's that.
It was funny when I because we put that on the Golden record. I think it's on Golden.
Yeah, it's
the
on Golden.
album.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of had. I didn't. Like not an official producer, but it was that project was recorded as part of this master's degree program I was in. It was like part of the final project.
I remember.
So I had to take the songs. I had to do the demos and play them for my advisor, who is an amazing songwriter. And my advisor was Deborah Holland. Deborah Holland. Deborah Holland had been in a band with...
Julie will like this.
she had... Deborah Holland had been in a band with Stuart Copeland and Stanley Clark.
You know.
And then she was the third person in that trio. It was called Animal Logic.
I think they just did
And I think they just did another show, but
reunion or something.
So anyway, you know, it was pretty cool to be taking classes with her and get some advice. But I played that for her, and she goes, "The timing is weird." And I go, "Yeah, well, it's 11/8 time." She goes, "Why don't you just, well, you can change it in straight time. I think people will be it'll be more
Radio play.
Yeah, it'll be more accessible." So I think people kind of think it sounds weird with that meter, and I go, "Yeah, but it's just not the way it goes." And she goes, "Yeah, okay." But I think more people would listen to it if you would feel more comfortable listening to it.
Well, she's right, I'm sure.
Which is probably true,
But here's the thing about that song is every time we play it out, you look out in the audience and you can tell who the musicians are, because immediately they're not checked out. They're looking at us and they're trying to figure out the meter. And then you see out there, you see the drummers going, like that. And anyway.
Well, then it changes.
It changes.
Halfway through the song, it changes.
Right, and then at the end, that final verse, it changes into...
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, anyway.
I want to get into
enough of our geeky music theory stuff. There's Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia, guess what? Cynthia, guess what? I know, because I wrote it down, that you live in Chatsworth.
Right.
So, I've tried all kinds of memory aids. Chatsworth, it starts with a C. Cynthia starts with a C. So I just have to look it up, and I don't know what my problem is, but anyway, at least I'm locating. And I really, I enjoyed your tribute to trees this week, Cynthia. Just wanted to let you know that. There's Vicky. Good morning, Vicky. She's in Castaic today. Oh, that's interesting. Are you going to Magic Mountain?
Or the lake.
Oh no, you have some of your progeny is in Castaic, as I recall. Anyway, good to see you as always. And shall we proceed? What are we doing? It looks like I need to change instruments.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what's going on?
Well, yeah, let's do the calendar, I guess.
It's not quite time for the wish.
April 11th, we are going to be playing at the Alcazar Theater 2 songs as part of the Carpinteria Rotary Community Talent Show. So there will be kids, there will be us, and there will be all ages in between. And
all different acts?
All people from mostly from the area. And it was a lot of fun when we did it 2 years ago. And we're looking forward to doing it again. Professional theater.
I know.
It's like kind of professional theater.
That's right. Well, we like that. We like it. It's a beautiful little venue.
And they always treat us. They just treat you like a rock star, those Rotarians.
I know.
It's so great.
It really is.
It's really fun.
It is. It's totally fun. Yeah. It just makes you feel so good. So anyway, yeah.
Go. It's $25. Get your tickets now. They always say it sells out ahead of time. So if you're in the area and want to get them, but you'll hear us. You'll probably hear I think the junior high band played. And one of the things that this raises money for is the Rotarians donate all the money raised to the music programs locally
in Carpinteria.
And so it was really cool to see last time we played that the junior high band got up, and then the Rotarians had bought them like little, they were like polo shirts, but it was like their uniform.
Yeah.
Which you kind of in junior high, that's kind of the uniform.
Yeah.
Or something. And then they had all the music stands, and some of the instruments were all bought from the funds that were raised at the talent show. So it was really cool.
So it's a really great program that you will be paying money.
All your money goes towards a good cause.
All goes to kids. And that's the time that Aaron and Tyler and family are going to be in town. Fingers crossed. I don't know. It might be too long of an evening for the kids.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Anyway, as soon as we get some kind of poster or anything, we'll post it on Facebook when that comes up. And
then April 12th, if everything goes, no, we don't have any disruptions.
Yeah.
April 12th should be show 300 right here in this living room.
Right here in this living room.
300 shows since 2020. Today's 296.
I know. We need to figure out a way to celebrate.
And I think today is the date that's closest to the very first show. I think it was March 18th or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I should have looked it up. When I looked down and I went, oh.
Anyway, lots of things to celebrate.
Those things going on. And
do you want to talk about June?
June 27th and 28th, the Idlewild Songwriters Festival will be up there. We don't know what our exact time slot is yet, but we know some of the other acts, and they're fantastic, so it should be a fun weekend.
I know. Steve Key. Isn't
Amelia
Jen Hodge
Spicer.
coming?
I heard Jen Hodge is coming.
Oh, it's going to
Mark and Sherry are going to be playing.
Oh, that's right. It's going to be so fun. So, I don't know if you guys are into Idlewild, but it's a really fun little escape. Really groovy this time of year. And we do it at the retreat center there in Idlewild, and it's outdoor venue, trees, beautiful trees surrounding it. Anyway.
Among the Pines.
Amongst the pines. It's going to be cool. Now what?
Now what? Let's play this song.
Okay.
Because it's a little cloudy outside.
It is.
Actually, beautiful beach days. But today, it's overcast.
Yeah. Yesterday was.
There's a hole in the boat. It's raining on the river. There's water all around. Holding a breath. Feel I'm going under, but this time I won't drown. I'm smiling as I swim on by, laughing though I don't know why. Maybe it's because this time there's a crack of blue in the gray sky. There's a hole in my coat, the wind makes me shiver, and howls out a lonesome sound. Oh, out of breath, see the steam as it quivers, the fire has not gone out. I'm smiling as I stumble by, laughing though I don't know why. Maybe it's because this time there's a crack of blue in the gray sky. There's a hole in my pocket where I don't know how I got it, where I lost everything, and I don't know where I dropped it. Just let it go, don't wanna go back to that place where I was before. And I'm smiling those I stroll on by, laughing though I don't know why. Maybe it's because this time. There's a crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray sky. Crack of blue in the gray.
Hey, wasn't it just like a couple of weeks ago you showed everybody the scary hand? Maybe you should show them what it looks like now.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say something about that song because I had mentioned Deborah Holland before. And that's this song, Blue and Gray. I was taking a class. And the class, I've said this before, but I think there was people who may have not heard this story. The class was writing songs for films.
Oh, right.
And so what she would do, and she said this happens, all the time in the profession of songwriting, and she had it happen several times to her, is somebody might have, they put a song into a movie, or they do a temporary track, so that's all the music they think is going to be in it, and then the director goes like, okay, can we get this song? And then they'd say like, oh, you're going to have to pay way too much to, that songwriter doesn't want it in the movie, or they want way too much money. So sometimes they'll go to somebody and go like, hey, can you replace that song? So that was kind of the premise of the whole class was every week we would get that. You
would get a scene from a movie.
It'd be like, okay, here's the scene for the movie. They can't get Bruce Springsteen. You write the song there. So,
and it has to match the mood of what's going on in the movie. All you're seeing is like maybe some kind of a montage.
Right.
And you have to come up with music that...
Or it might be the closing credits or something, and they wanted, for some reason, somebody's not licensing their movie.
Right.
Their stuff for movie. So the scene that we've gotten, and I think this is really kind of timely.
It is timely.
Because...
Zach
Braff, they just rebooted Scrubs, but this movie that he wrote and directed was called Garden State.
Such a great movie.
And this was the assignment that Blue and Gray was written for. In Garden State, they're out and it's raining, it's pouring rain, and they're out there, and
there's
then
waterfalls involved.
The Paul Simon song
Only
Living Boy in New York comes on. So our assignment is
we can't
get Paul Simon's song. He doesn't want to have it in the movie, or what. This is the pretend, of course.
Right.
So let's pretend that Paul Simon can't get that. Zach Braff is looking for somebody to fill it. So that was Blue and Gray was written for that, and it fits perfect. I mean, if you want to, I don't think there's a recording of that, but if you put it right up there, because you have to capture the mood, but you also have to capture the timing and everything like that.
Right.
And that rare in the middle of a movie. Did they have pretty much the entire song, I think, was in that scene. So you had to do the whole thing. So, right. And then, that was the one thing we had to do too, is then we had to, I think she even had that clip, and then we could take out the audio and we would put our song in.
Yeah, I remember when you were doing that assignment, and that's exactly what
it worked. So it was cool. So anyway.
And I thought it was a cool idea, so I started doing it in my songwriting class. And people came up with some stuff. I thought it was really
cool. So that's the little story behind that. And then Zach Braff has been doing. He was talking about Garden State on Ted Danson's podcast.
Yeah. And he talked exactly about that. How he shopped the movie around and but he had a CD that accompanied it.
Yeah, he had already had a CD of music that he would say when somebody's reading the script, he'd say, okay, now play this track. Anyway, so that was written. Yes, that was written as a pretend project, and I thought it stands up. Its own.
It does stand up. I like it.
But maybe we should do the wish.
Maybe we should do the wish. People are wishing that we would stop talking, most likely. But I think that's an interesting story, personally. Okay, so you guys know how the wish works. Wish works. Some of you who are new to the show might not, though. So what I do is, A while back, Kathy Luna gave me this wonderful winter crown. This is the crown that I wear during the winter season, and this will be the last time I wear it this year because next week we'll start spring. We'll have spring coming up. And I have to figure out what crown I'm going to use for spring. I think it's a daisy crown that I usually use. But anyway, so I'm putting on my winter crown. I've got my wand, and Stryker here, our amiable producer, Stryker the cheetah, has given me permission to bop him on the nose with my wand, and I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, going to bop him, and then your wish is going to be granted. It's really cool the way it works. So, do I have my camera?
Yes.
I have my camera. Hi. All right, so everybody got your wish? Formulate that wish, and here we go. Got your wish, 3, 2, 1. May your wish be granted. La 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 la. Wish, wish, wish. Ooh, it's going to be quite a powerful wish today, I think.
Yeah, the duration.
The duration
of the wishing wand.
I know.
Was being lit up.
I know. It's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah. So that's the scene. I'm seeing hearts. I'm seeing thumbs up. That's always a good sign. Okay. I'm kind of glad that you picked this song. We haven't played it in a long time.
Well, I'm glad.
Are you glad that I'm glad?
I'm glad you're glad.
Hey, there's Barbara Davis. Barbara, I didn't see you come in. Good to see you, friend.
Well, you know, the
What key is this in? F?
F.
It always takes me off guard because we never do anything in F.
Right. Well, the new, this song is off the Golden record, but the new record has a lot of deserts, a couple of desert songs.
Yes, it does. I'm going to move closer to you. I miss you.
There's a full moon on the rise, starry satellites twinkling like gems in the sky. I'm looking up from the back of my old truck. It's me and the yodeling reptiles tonight. I strum my guitar where the doggies roam far, and the jackrabbits run for their lives, where the coyotes flee, the dirtbags jumping free over the yodeling reptiles and me. Full moons approaching, subdivisions encroaching, meeting wide open spaces, the park closes shoes. Is that a full moon on the rise, or a new traffic light? Wonder the yodeling reptiles and I. they plowed down another stand of Joshua trees, built a Walmart, a McDonald's, and a Starbucks coffee. Is that a full moon on the rise? The stars and satellites are twinkling like gems in the sky. I'm looking up from the back of my old truck. It's me and the Yoda, the reptiles tonight. Me and the Yoda, the reptiles tonight. Just the yodeling reptiles and me.
Wow, we haven't played that song that well in a long time. Yeah.
Hey, you know that song that we used to have so many mistakes when we played it? Well, we did it.
Did you see Arturo's
I
Wish?
saw that. He had a wish.
We can do
We
that
can do that.
somewhere. Would it be under the T's? For two, a God unknown.
No, there it is.
Oh, that's right. It has a different title. Well, cool.
This is.
Should we do that now or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go, Arturo. Wishes sometimes come true.
Okay. Written, inspired by John Steinbeck's "To a God Unknown." When we did that that was Arturo's book of the month when we did the Bushwick Book Club, and we wrote songs inspired by that. Pray to trees, pray to stones, pray to crosses, pray to ghosts, sacrifice, skin and bone to a God unknown. The day I left to go out west, my father was old and ailing. My brothers, they all stayed behind and split the land among them. Across the continent to claim my home out in California. Rode on past the river bend and found my verdant valley. The grass and pasture was unspoiled. I thrust my hand into that swollen soil, so rich I could never see the sea go dry and barren. Planted there, the fruit was born near an old oak tree, wise and warm, provided shelter from the storms and shade when sun was shining. Pray to trees, pray to stones, pray to crosses, pray to ghosts, sacrifice, skin and bone to God unknown. The moment that my father died, I felt him spread across the sky. I felt him in the earth below. Took root and rose in the great white oak. He saw me, Mary, he saw my son, saw saw my brothers come out from Vermont. They saw my crops and cattle multiply. They saw me win all I had wanted. Pretty trees, pretty stones, pretty crosses, pretty goals, sacrifice, skin and bone to God. I saw my sweat, I gave my blood, gave my time, I gave my love, I paid the price, the sacrifice. Wells were full, but wells run dry. California can be so cruel. Years of summers can take their dues. My wife, she's buried on the hill. The dry ground cracks where the flowers once filled. Folks' dead limbs in the hot wind shake. My father's essence evaporated. And on with everything I trust, flowing out of this drab valley. Pretty trees, pretty stones, pretty crosses, pretty goals, sacrifice, skin and bone to God. The God unknown. Pretty trees, pretty stones, pretty crosses, pretty ghosts, sacrifice, skin and bone to God, the God unknown, to God, the God unknown, the God unknown. That's right. Yeah, Archer. Well, thanks. Steinbeck. When you got that source material that you're working with,
He's a pretty inspiring dude.
it's kind of,
That book.
well, maybe it would be easy to screw it up, but it maybe not so hard to screw it up at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey, I just saw Ray Pinnell come in.
Hey, Ray.
Just in time.
Just
Ray.
in time, Ray. Just in time.
Because, your
For
buddy
his-
your buddy might make an appearance
For
in a
his
second.
favorite character of the show.
I know.
Hey, I thought I was Ray's favorite character of the show. Oh, gosh, but I can see when your name's the same as somebody else, you have that sort of affinity with him. Isn't that right? Yeah, I guess it is. And there aren't a whole lot of people out there named Spike. Yeah, well, if you have a friend named Spike, have him tune in, and I'll say, "Hey, Spike, how you doing?" And he'll say, "Hey, Spike, how you doing?" And then we'll laugh, because it's kind of funny, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, here's the conditions out here. Carpenter Ray Estate Beach, the safest beach in the world. And we got 0 to 1 foot, 0 to 1 foot, shin to knee high, unless you're a little on the shorter side. That could be knee to thigh high, or if you're a 6-inch kid, that would be overhead. So you gotta be careful. Come on, people. Let's just get it all together. Let's not discriminate on the on the height and the length of shins and knees and waists and overheads, okay? Let's just say it like it is. That's a fairly small wave, generally. But then it's all relative because, oh well, I'm getting off on a tangent here, which I probably shouldn't get off on. Let's stick to the surf report. 0 to 1 foot, shin to knee high waves. We got a westerly breeze, 2 knots, and we've got a westerly swell. We've got a water temperature of a chilly 61 degrees, and the temperature today is going to be high of 70, yes, but if you're in Santa Barbara, it's supposed to be a high of 78 degrees. Mostly cloudy out here in the Carpinteria area, and we got a high tide was at 7:45 a.m. Low tide will be at 2:47 p.m. Then according to the guy on Surfline, it's supposed to be the low tide is when the surf is supposed to be the funnest. So we've got hey Spike, hey, it's Stingray. That's right, man. It's me. It's Sting. It's Ray. Not to be confused with Stingray, the guitar player out there, Ray Pennell. Hey, man, I dig your 6-string twanging. Yes, sir. That man could shred. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about cheese. I'm talking about shredding on the guitar. You know what I'm saying? Shred. And who doesn't like some shredding guitar? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love me some shredding. That's right, man. And I'm not talking about shredding the waves. I'm shredding like the surfers do. I'm talking about shredding on the guitar. The guitar. You got to shred on the guitar. Dang straight you got to shred on that guitar if you're Ray Pennell, because that's the only way he knows how to play it. Shred, man. Shreds on the guitar. But he plays the shredding with taste. Oh, you got to shred with taste. That's right, shred with taste, and that's all about Ray. So glad he has a nickname, Stingray, so he can be an honorary Stingray, man, because he's chill, he's cool, and he shreds in the guitar. With taste, though, with taste. Shreds with taste. That's right, he shreds with taste. You gotta shred with taste. That's right. A lot of people don't shred with taste. A lot of people, they just fill up a lot of space with a lot of notes. Don't put a lot of heart into it, but you gotta have the taste. And that's what the taste comes in. Puts in a little heart in the shred, and you got some tasty shred. That's right. Tasty shred. Well, okay. You got anything more, Ray? Hey, man, all this talking about tasty shredding makes me want to go put on my earbuds over my flaps and just cruise around to the tasty shredding. You want to shred up high, you want to shred up deep. Got the tasty this way, got the tasty that way. That's what I'm talking about. Tasty shred on the guitar. On the guitar. Yeah, that's right. Tasty shredding on the guitar. Oh, yeah. I love some tasty shredding on the guitar. We've already said that many times today in the last 3 minutes, how much we enjoy this tasty shredding on the guitar, and how much Ray Pennell, Stingray Ray Pennell, is a master of tasty shredding on the guitar. Yeah, that's right. We've said it many times because people say it many, many, many times. Anytime you see Ray Pennell on the guitar, you're going to hear some people say, "That's some tasty shredding by Stingray Pennell." Anytime you go anywhere, Ray Pennell's playing the guitar, they're going, tasty. You're going to hear it once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Maybe if there's a whole bunch of people out there, you might hear a dozen people say to themselves, "That's some tasty shredding on the guitar by Stingray Ray Pennell." That's right. Wow. Gosh. Are you thinking right now in your head the last time you heard Stingray Ray Pennell do some tasty shredding and remembering that guitar playing in your head? Yes, I am. I'm going to take a moment of silence out here so I can, in my head, remember the last time I heard Stingray Rapinell do some tasty shredding. Let's all do that right now. Remember the last time you heard Stingray Rapinell do some tasty shredding? Just remember it. We're going to just go like quiet for just a minute. And remember that tasty shredding by Stingray Rapinell. Tasty shredding by Stingray Rapinell. All right. 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was some tasty shredding that I remember. Me too, man. And if I had arms, I would have done windmills like this. So inspired by the shredding. Tasty shredding of Stingray Rapinell. That's right. All right, man. Whoops. I took on your voice for a second there, Ray. Yeah, it's easy to do sometimes when you're thinking about the tasty shredding of Stingray Rapinell to just, get all discombobulated because it's so damn sweet. That's tasty shredding. All right, well, I'm going to go remember some more tasty shredding. And you see Ray Bennell, you tell him that's some tasty shredding, son. That's some tasty shredding. All right, everybody. Tasty shredding indeed. Okay, we'll see you next week. Maybe some tasty shredding if the waves are big enough. And if you can't shred the waves, shred on the guitar. Those two guys crack me up.
Oh my God. Well, I am in another universe right now. What are we doing? Where am I? What am I? I don't even know.
I don't know. Oh boy.
Arturo says carp smells like weed this morning. Maybe that explains all of it. Well.
Okay, well.
Now, on to something completely different.
All right, we're gonna do that one.
Let's do that one. That's a good one.
Let me mark off this one.
Do we want to tell everybody what songs we're going to do at the Alcazar, or should we make?
Well, we got a couple more weeks. Let's keep it shrouded in mystery.
Oh, okay.
Until then.
Okay.
But we had to give them the songs. We had to tell them already what songs we're going to do.
Yeah, I'm excited that they're letting us do two.
Yeah, last time we got one, but they said what we wanted to do was feature the talent a little more. Let them each have a little bit more of a feature. So they took in fewer acts, and
so we're pretty honored that we made the cut. And then John Palmentary is going to say, "What kind of a guitar is that?"
Yeah. So last time we did it 2 years ago, we were walking off stage, and John Palmentary,
who was the MC,
and local legend.
Yep.
Goes, "Hey, so tell me about that guitar." It was this guitar.
And that was
I
probably shouldn't have asked that.
And I think I even did say, well, I could go on for hours about this guitar, but the short story is it's a Guild 12-string, one of my favorite models of all times. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
So we got this last song for show 296. Boy, that's going to be 297, 298, 299. 300. Put a penny on the railroad track. Steel wheels crushed that penny flat. She picked up the copper, it was hot. And she put that penny in her pocket. Walked along the tracks back home. She's got a pocket full of change. She flipped a nickel in a wishing well. spin around as it fell. So did you above the water? She just kept on wishing harder. Closed her eyes and wished away for a pocket full of change. Well, faith is blind, her luck is dumb. Praying's fine, the cussing's fun. She knows exactly where she's from, but not exactly where she's going. She's knowing that she needs a little change. She slid a dime into the slot, turned the handle that she wished she got. Well, it's just a little prize, but it's something new. Reminds of a girl that she once knew, that laughed and sang, ran and played, with a pocket full of change. She fed a quarter in the meter. He hopes an hour is all she'll need. Time is precious, it's all she's got. Except for some coins on the shelf in a coffee pot. Coins she's saving for a rainy day, when she need a pocket full of change. Well, faith is blind, luck is dumb. Praying's fine, the cussing's fun. She knows exactly where she's from, but not exactly where she's going. She's knowing that she needs a little change. She found a penny on the railroad track. That old train ain't coming back. Well, penny, they don't even make 'em these days. But she picks it up and walks back home in a pocket full of change. Pocket full of change. Pocket full of change. Pocket full of change.
Interesting. Cynthia and Marion have birthdays on the day we're playing the Alcazar.
That's cool.
So much to
Well,
celebrate.
maybe we should change one of our songs to Happy Birthday.
Yeah, we'll just tell the Rotarians, look,
We have to sing Happy Birthday.
we need to celebrate our friends here. So, yeah. Well, that's really cool. What was that? I Love Lucy? It's my birthday
It's my birthday too.
It's my
They're
birthday.
in Italy.
Oh, when they're in Italy.
They're in Italy, and then it's little Ricky's birthday, but he's not with them, so she's missing little Ricky, and then the little boy is crying, and then she
that's
says,
right.
"Why are you crying, little boy?" He goes, "It's my birthday," because they were stereotypes then. I'm just quoting.
I know.
What they did.
I know.
I'm not, no anti-Italian message here.
No.
Just what they did. I'm just repeating verbatim
From I
with
Love
the
Lucy.
accent from I Love Lucy,
Yeah,
made in the 1950s.
The beloved comedy show. Yeah. Anyway.
And then they had the party for the boy, or then something happens and they go like, "Oh, and then somebody goes, 'It's my birthday too,' and then 'It's my birthday too,' and so all of a sudden all these kids, they have a party and all these kids are there, and then the kid starts crying again. 'Oh, little boy, but why are you crying?' He goes, 'It's not really my birthday.'"
He just wanted to have a party.
Yes. So anyway,
Guess you had to be there.
you know the episode. Everybody knows I Love Lucy.
Hey, there's Bill Goodell. My goodness, there's so many
Bill.
people checking in. It's so
Yeah.
great to see you guys. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
He stood. He hung out through that whole
Right.
tribute to himself.
Well, I was
Good
doing
for
that.
you,
Yeah,
Ray.
I was doing that ending thing where I was playing the little extra guitar licks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping. I mean, it's not like the tasty shredding that Ray Pinnell does.
Well, no.
But I'm hoping it's a little,
A tribute.
a little tribute, hopefully a little tasty, little extra guitar flourishes there.
That's right on the old
Because
12
I have
string.
to try and impress Ray.
Well, and not to mention the rest of the crew
That's right.
is still here through all our nonsense.
Exactly.
Anyway, you guys have a great week.
We'll see you next time.